Hello, well, we start with that breaking news in the last hour or so. Iran claiming to have shot down a US fighter jet over the west of the country. Iranian state media publishing pictures and videos apparently showing parts of the downed US fighter jet and one of the ejector seats as well. Now, if this is confirmed, it would be the first time since the beginning of the war that a US jet has been shot down by Iranian enemy fire. Two sources have confirmed to our American partner CBS News that an American search and rescue effort is now underway. It isn't known for sure how many crew were on board. We think two. Images posted on social media and verified by CBS News showed a refueling plane and two helicopters flying low in the region. That would be consistent with a US search and rescue mission for those two crew members, if indeed they have managed to safely eject. Earlier on, an Iranian state TV newsreader for a local channel reported that there'll be a reward, a bounty for anybody who captures the pilot.
On what's called drone cap, drone combat air patrol. Basically, they're there to take out Shahed 136 drones, but they can also do air to ground as well, so they can do precision bombing and they can be used dual purpose. What's important, Ben, is there is a two crewed aircraft. You've got a pilot in the front and you've got what's called a WISO, a weapons systems operator, in the back. Now, what we do know is that these aircraft have deployed from RAF Lakenheath near Cambridge, and they're part of the 494th Fighter Squadron, which is part of the 48th Fighter Wing based out of RAF Lakenheath. Now, when it comes to the debris, now open source intelligence, there was chatter on open source intelligence a few hours ago kind of breaking this, and obviously we need corroboration on it. But if we can just go back to the main jet that we've just saw, I just want to cue the viewers in to the rear of that aircraft. You can see where the LN is. It's a tail fin. And I want the viewer's eyes to be cast just above where the LN is. There's a badge which will come in and there's a red stripe. Now, if the viewer holds that thought, now if we can go to look at what the debris is that's coming out on open source intelligence channels, what you'll see is basically what looks or striking similarity to the top half of that tail fin you've just saw on the jet. So you've got the red stripe on the top, and then you've got a badge which is USAF in Europe badge as well. So looking at that debris alone, there are striking similarities, Ben, between that and the 494th Fighter Squadron jets, the F-15s that have been deployed into the regions and have been on combat operations every day. Now, what we don't know, Ben, is how the aircraft could have come down. As I said earlier, these aircraft have been on air-to-air missions against drones. We know that 3 of them were shot down by friendly fire, QATF, Iraqi border. So that would make sense. Now, we spoke about combat search and rescue earlier on. The crew will have in their jacket a beacon. It's called a PRC 112. And as soon as that ejection happens, that beacon will start transmitting their location and alert for these type of operations. And I want the viewers just to note, on the very front of that helicopter, you can see a refueling probe. Now, this is absolutely critical because these aircraft will be going fairly deep into Iran, and then they'll be utilizing what's called an HHC 130 Juliet Hercules. I think we've got a picture of that as well. So those helicopters will be basically their priority mission. They'll be working in conjunction with that aircraft, which is the HC-130J. And that aircraft will be there to conduct what's called ABTT, which is airborne talk through, so to provide communications, but also refuel, because the priority of these assets, the combat search and rescue assets, is to identify and extract those crews. It's basically a race against time now. And there'll be a hunter force, which then the geolocation of those is over the province of Khorasan. So when you start joining all the dots together, the plausibility of this and the actual operation that's ongoing, that's reported on open source intelligence, starts to make sense.